You know, I used to think I had to control everything in my life. I thought if I wanted to be respected, if I wanted to succeed, I had to be alpha. I had to take charge, push people around if needed, and force life to go the way that I wanted. That's what I was told growing up. That being anything other than that was weak. But that never came naturally to me. And because I didn't fit that mold, I got talked down to, I felt emasculated, even by people closest to me. It ate away at me. And eventually I got tired of feeling that way. So I did what many of us do. I started admiring and imitating people who did seem in control. The straight shooters, the bold, loud, confident types. I thought, if I just hang around them, maybe I'll pick it up. And yeah, I tried to take control of my life, of situations, even of people. But what I didn't see right away is that in chasing control, I was chasing my own desires and pretending God was co-signing it all. And that mindset, it slowly pulled me away from him. Here's what I've learned. A lot of people I was trying to be like, a lot of those people that I was trying to be like, they weren't where they were because they followed God. They were where they were because they made themselves God in their own lives. And I was headed in the same direction. Then this verse hit me like a wall recently. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 19. It says, "A man's heart plans his way, but Yahuwah, or the Most High God, directs his steps." I want you to hear this. There's nothing wrong with making plans, there's nothing wrong with having dreams, but the second we think we run the show, we've already missed the point. Because real peace, real purpose, real power, it comes from surrender, not control. So maybe you're at your wits' end. Maybe your plans have fallen apart. Maybe you're wondering, God, do you even care about me? And the answer is yes, he does. But he's not here to cater to your every desires that you have. He's here to direct your steps. You see, many are frustrated because he's silent in an area of their lives. But sometimes God's silence is just redirection. Sometimes we are so focused on something we want from God that we lose sight of what's right in front of us. So, what do we do? First of all, I suggest you stop chasing selfish ambition. I struggled with that. I had desires, I had dreams, I had things that I wanted for myself. I wanted to be seen a certain way. But at the end of the day, if God is not in it, don't go there. It is not worth it. For, and then, second of all, how to get rid of that selfish ambition? You got to fast it out, man. You got to fast it out. If you can't tell the difference between your will and God's will, you got to start fasting. And the second thing is, the most important part of it all, you need to read your Bible every day. Every day. You need to understand the Most High's will for your life, not just for your life, but for the world. And align yourself with it. And that, my friend, is how you cure your selfish ambition. Also, there are more things you can do too. You practice loving people, even the hard ones. You sit in his presence every day. Whenever you wake up, you sit in the presence of Jesus. You sit at his feet. You tell him how you're feeling. You say, God, I want this, but let your will be done. Let his will be done in your life. And then you listen and you obey what he tells you. You walk in obedience. You follow his commandments. You worship him in spirit and in truth. Because at the end of the day, what you're looking for isn't out there in some business plan or hustle or 5-year goal. What you're looking for is him. And once you find him, you won't go back.